Welcome back, gamers. A couple days ago, I made a how to maximize your DPS with skill power video. It confused a lot of people, so I've decided to remake it so there's no confusion. I will be going over what all of these numbers mean and how to calculate the damage that your build will do before you make it. This way you don't waste modules. Forewarning for anyone that doesn't like math, this might get a little complicated. I will try to simplify it as much as possible. We're going to have to go over skill power first. Skill power is the raw number that you get from your reactor. In this case, the tingling mixture reactor. I chose this one because all of Sharon's damaging skills are fusion. First, we have skill power, 11,060. This is going to be the same for every reactor that's level 100. The base skill power is based off of the level of the reactor. Then we have optimization condition. So restored relic mounting. I have the restored relic equipped, but not mounted. As you can see, I have this handgun mounted. When I mount the restored relic, I gain a 160% skill power boost. Some people know this, some people don't. If you want to use the bonus from your reactor, you must have that weapon in your hands in battle. In addition, I have a electric skill power boost ratio. This is the reason I remade this video. It caused a lot of misconception. All skill power boost ratio modifiers are multiplicative. So you have skill power as a base, then you have electric skills. So your electric skill power boost ratio is 0.2. So skill power times 1.2. Then fusion skill power boost ratio is also multiplicative. So it is skill power times electric skill power boost ratio times fusion skill power boost ratio. To simplify this, add 100% to this number. Sometimes you can get this over 1, hence why I say add 100%. This will simplify your equation. Skill power modifier is a completely different thing, and you can multiply the damage that puddle will do by 4. I'll be using the numbers inside of my base Sharon to go over these numbers. First, we have your skill power. The skill power of every reactor is 11,060.96. This will change to have a base power increase of 60% whenever you have the correct weapon mounted. Next, you'll have something in the list called base skill power boost ratio. Base skill power is anything in a mod that says skill power, not electric skill power, not singular skill power, but skill power. The mod on my Sharon is Spear and Shield, and it gives me a 0.081 modifier. Then we have electric skill power boost ratio. In my Sharon's case, it's 0.972. These will produce the damage that it says inside of the descendant sheet. Her cutoff beam does skill power of 802.7%. This number is the skill power modifier. So if you happen to have a mod that increases skill power modifier, this is the number that it increases. Now this is where it gets interesting. In all of the characters that I found, there's a hidden value. The hidden value is a factor of 1.061 added on to the end of the equation. I don't know what this number is. I'm assuming that it's being level 40, because I'm not going to go buy another Sharon to test it out. That's ridiculous. So now I will go over this with using the character sheet as a reference. So first we take our skill power coming from our reactor, which should be 11,060 if you have an unmounted weapon. Then you want to modify it by the base skill power boost ratio. Just add 100% to modify this. This is coming from the module Spear and Shield. Then we multiply that by our electric skill power boost ratio. Then we multiply or factor that in by our fusion skill power boost ratio. This is our new electric fusion skill power damage. Then we modify this using the skill power modifier of whichever skill we have. So in Sharon's case, it's going to be 802.7%, and we get 227,122 damage. Not crit, 241. And this is where the hidden modifier comes into play. I don't know why it's always 1.061, but I just assume that this is from being level 40. Or maybe there's a hidden mastery rank bonus to your damage. In any case, this is the best way to go about calculating the damage of a skill on a build before you wish to build it. If you are interested in finding the highest way possible to deal damage to something with a certain skill, you would want to backwards engineer all of these modifiers. Since the way math works on a multiplicative times a multiplicative times a multiplicative, you want to increase each one of the skills that you're going to increase by. Since base skill power boost ratio is its own multiplier, Spear and Shield is very strong. So to get the most out of your damage, the more modifiers and the higher you can make each individual modifier, the better. A note on skill damage modifier. On Valby, you will see this number, continuous damage. The skill power goes from 31% to 117%. That is due to skill power modifiers. Skill power modifiers increase the power modifier on the specific skill that is on the modifier. This just means you get diminishing returns the higher modifier is. For instance, you'll see Bubble Bullet gets the same damage bonus as Small Puddle, 77%. So it's less effective on Bubble Bullet's initial impact damage than it is on the Small Puddle's damage over time damage. I did weapons. Next, I'll probably do defense, and then I'll work on character builds after I do defense. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. Please try to help each other out if it gets a lot of comments, because I can't look at all of the comments. I'm getting a lot of comments for my tiny little channel. Not complaining, comment away. Check out my channel if you like the way I do guides. Go ahead and consider subscribing. The first Descendant is sick, and if the monetization status either stays the same or gets better, I will continue to do the first Descendant for some time to come. Right now, it's on the cusp of being a pay-to-win game, but it's not a pay-to-win game yet. Bite me in the comments if you want to. Peace out. Like I said at the beginning, I did remake this original video. The original video went over the same stuff. However, I think I didn't really explain it the best way possible. Let me know if you saw the original video and this is a much better explanation. I'm trying to work on every aspect of content creation that I can, but I'm kind of new at it, so I'm kind of bad at it. As far as video games go, let me know what everyone wants to play in the future. The games you're excited for. I focus primarily on fantasy building video game systems. So anything with a fantasy RPG element to it with a nice building element to it. That's why I'm so attached to the first Descendant. I didn't do Warframe because I did Destiny, but Destiny 10 years is enough, you know? My next one is going to be Black Myth Wukong. Hopefully Elder Scrolls will have a better building system than Skyrim. Not that Skyrim was bad, it was really good. Also, I'm trying to get a lot of big data about what music to use inside of my videos. So far, everyone prefers lo-fi. Before I used funk. I don't know. I'm curious as to what everyone likes the most. Peace out. Again, sorry the second one was a little long-winded.